Secret Santa, you don't know who you're giving it to. I think, you know, 9 out of 10 times you're going to get a shit present, so you may as well give a shit present too.
You're listening to Workplace Inappropriate, where HR professionals and their guests discuss real workplace scenarios to answer the question, what is workplace inappropriate? Co-host and HR professionals Kearin Lowry, Kate Owen, and Zoe Grahl of WorkforcePositive.com won't bore you with employment law or get righteous about workplace conduct. Instead, they're going to answer real questions, like should I dance on the table at the Christmas party? Or can I tell someone their clothes are workplace inappropriate? Kearin, Kate, Zoe, and their guests are lifting the lid on some HR juice and losing the HR fun police tag. With their A-plus HR advice, you can have fun and still keep your job. Now, here are your hosts, Kearin, Kate, and Zoe.
Merry Christmas!
Welcome to Workforce Positive's Workplace Inappropriate podcast for Christmas 2023.
Woo!
Yay.
So this time of year, we normally tell you what you should and shouldn't do at the Christmas party, but we did that already. So this year, we're talking about what is an appropriate versus an inappropriate workplace gift if you do the Secret Santa in your workplace. But before we start, we're going to tell you a little bit about Workforce Positive.
Welcome to the Workplace Inappropriate podcast brought to you by Workforce Positive. My name's Kearin Lowry and I'm the Director of Workforce Positive, and we'll take a couple of moments just to tell you a little bit about us. We're a HR consulting firm. We're based in Queensland in Australia, and our passion is to fortify our client businesses against risk, to formulate their success pathway towards their future realised. And as a business owner, I know that your future realised is the zenith of all your plans and goals, all the hopes and dreams that you had when you started your business. So how do we do that? Well, we do all the usual things that you'd expect. Employment contracts, we do recruitment, we do success profiling, we do individual performance, learning and development plans, and we run workshops and team building. But what we're really passionate about is bullying and harassment prevention. The Workplace Inappropriate podcast is part of that purpose that we feel strongly about. Creating workplaces where people feel safe to be themselves, they feel heard, and they know they can come to work and enjoy friendships and engagement with customers and their job, and they don't have to worry about being harassed or bullied or sexually assaulted. That's our ideal workplace and an ideal outcome from our prevention programs. So in our episodes, we're going to discuss everyday things that happen in workplaces all the time. And sometimes they mean nothing. And sometimes they can lead to a very bad outcome for the employees and for the business. So today, we're going to talk about something that's pertinent and interesting, hopefully, and give you some tips about how you can show up and do your best at work and be workplace appropriate. If you have any ideas for our podcast, we'd love to hear them. We'd love to hear topics and questions. Q&A is always open every month for you to submit your questions. And if you're interested as a business owner in learning more about how you can create better workplace interactions and prevent bullying and harassment, then please engage with us. Give us a call on 0746 02 9990 or contact us through the website workforcepositive.com to talk to us about our prevention programs. We have an efficient, effective, cost-effective program that you can access on a monthly or annual basis. It's my pleasure to bring you this podcast and I hope you enjoy it. Let's take a moment to introduce the people that make this podcast possible. We have Kate. Kate is our HR program coordinator and my executive assistant at Workforce Positive. She's a current HR student at university studying business management, majoring in HR and maybe accounting, but she hasn't decided yet. Kate's passionate about equity. She loves to do the right thing and she has an incredible work ethic. As a person, she's just a pleasure to have around and so funny. But do watch out for her hockey stick. We have Zoe. Zoe is also a student at the Australian National University studying psychology and international business. She's in her second year and about to jet set off to the UK for a vacation internship or exchange program. I think that's what it's called, an exchange program. Zoe has an incredible interest in communication, psychology, diversity, and she brings all of her own work experiences and experiences at university to the table. She loves to know why things happen, why people communicate, and how they can go astray sometimes. We also have our regular Joe off the street. Now, regular Joe, he represents just that, regular Joe. He's all about not being politically correct, not being censored, saying what you think, and letting everyone just be themselves. So thank you to Kate, Zoe and Joe off the street for bringing your talents to the show.
So I thought I'd start today's podcast by giving a gift. Is it appropriate or inappropriate?
Well, it depends what the gift is.
It's too small.
It's for you, Meg.
Merry Christmas, Meg.
Okay.
She guessed it.
Do you open it?
Come on.
You can open it.
Okay.
I think I like what it might be. Okay, batteries. Is that for my
Yeah, it's just
mouse at work?
It's for your mouse at work.
Oh, I'm glad
But
you
it
went.
could be
I'm glad you went the mouse at work and not somewhere else.
like maybe a vibrator.
It needs batteries.
Like if I
Oh my
gave that
God,
to you
that's
at work and said
funny.
it's to be a vibrator, would that be appropriate?
Well,
No.
absolutely not.
We were thinking that maybe like there's the things that women can get away with together. There are things that men can get away with together. But when you have men and women in the one workplace, maybe talking about vibrators or giving a dildo, maybe
Might not
avoid
be
that.
the one.
That would be our first tip for an inappropriate gift.
Sex toys or just vibrators? Which one?
Well, look, if it's like an under $10, you can get a few sex toys that are pretty cheap, but I wouldn't recommend it, no.
Like what?
And where are you buying these?
She's got a list.
I think we should detail for something that we're not buying
Yes.
and haven't bought. So, no, I can't answer that. I'm sorry.
What is the worst Secret Santa gift you've ever gotten? Anyone?
For me, it has to be in grade 3 when.
Grade 3.
Yeah, it goes straight back. I have a core memory all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember like everyone was getting like packs of Smiggle rubbers, and I was like so excited. And then I opened it up, and it was just a pack of stickers, and I was like,
Was it the scratch and smell ones?
no,
Oh,
no, it wasn't.
ripped off.
It was like trucks and buses, and I was like,
That's a lazy parent.
I know.
That was a mum fail.
Look,
Oh.
can't blame
Could
the
be just a
child.
parent
You know
fail.
what? Now I'm actually reflecting
Actually, it
on
probably
it.
was a dad fail.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Trucks and stickers.
If it was a dad, you wouldn't have got any stickers because he would have gone, this is pointless.
So you want
Giving,
to
giving crap to other
I know. I
people.
wanted like rubbers, like
Oh, okay,
like
right.
When you said pack
stationery.
of Smiggles, I thought you were going to say pack of smokes.
oh my god.
And I went,
in grade
whoa.
3. Yeah, I was just banging for the smokes in grade 3.
What do you remember the lollies called fags?
Yep.
Yep.
They were actual.
Oh,
toys.
my brother always used to love
They
them.
get banned.
They got banned.
Yeah, because
Called
they're probably
fags was the thing.
Just
They
to,
didn't
and
want that.
encouraging kids to smoke.
yeah.
They were white and with a little red tip on them. Yeah. And they were, yeah.
You get the cigar ones. They were
Oh,
good too.
yeah. They were yum.
Yeah.
I miss them.
So,
I never actually had them.
They would have been banned way before.
Yeah, no, I never. I remember people
Yeah.
talking about them, and I was like, ooh, but no, we never got them.
Yeah.
so workplace inappropriate gifts though. Has anyone got one?
Oh right.
Oh, you always get your basic ones like Jenga. You always get like a thing of Jenga or like a gift card or a box of favourites.
But what about inappropriate ones? Has anyone given you an inappropriate gift?
Well, I haven't really been around for that long, so no.
I've been around in the world for that long.
You live in hope that someone's going to give you something memorably inappropriate.
Yeah. Yeah. No, because now she's going to give me something.
Like batteries.
What do we say? Challenge accepted? Anything inappropriate?
No, I've not really worked in a workplace where you get gifts.
Oh.
And my memory's that bad that I can't really remember anyways. So there's none that sticks out as being terrible.
But they do Secret Santas, but just not inappropriate? Or
No, they do Secret Santa, but I can't remember what
they- yeah.
I've ever received. But that's not a slight on anybody or anything. It's just I don't remember that unimportant stuff. Yeah.
Got it.
Here's a Grinch.
Yeah, and you're...
Yeah, I don't get the whole like spend $20 on a workplace on buying gift for people that you don't really want to buy gifts for them anyway, and it's $20, so you don't really have enough money to spend it and buy something,
Good.
$20.
good.
Can get you a packet of eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, by this time you probably will be able to give a packet of eggs, and that'd be just under the $20 mark.
Yeah.
Do you reckon you can go too cheap?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I find I do in these situations and so my former work colleagues will probably be like, oh, yeah, you did. I'll re-gift.
Yes. Yes, I've done that.
I've done that too.
I think re-gifting is a standard practice in everyday life.
Yeah.
But is it okay?
And I think it's for the reasons that you say. Like, you don't want to, you've only got $20 to spend, so you might as well spend nothing.
They're not on like a person that you
Care about.
care about, so you don't want to Get them something.
Not my colleagues. Ugh.
So I think the regifting, I've got some tips for this. One is don't talk too much about gifts that you get given because people will go, oh. Keep the packaging nice and take the dust off.
The dust, yeah.
And are we talking that you've already gotten the gift, used it, and then re-gifted it?
No.
Or is it still in the box that it came in?
You don't want to reuse this gift. Do you? You don't want to re-gift this one.
Package up the batteries again.
Yeah.
Well, no, the idea of a regift is that you wouldn't have used it.
So where's the dust coming from?
Well, it might just be sitting
In
around,
the
sitting on your
cupboard.
bookshelf, sitting in a cupboard.
So could you give a book that you've already read, perhaps, and give it to somebody else?
Oh, no.
What?
What?
I think that's horrible.
As
You have a colleague that you don't like.
I might like
was
a person.
anything about
Doesn't
not
mean
liking them.
But Secret Santa, you don't know who you're giving it to. Some of them do like weird Secret Santas, you know, where they all like do the weird swappy thing. So you never know.
Oh, yes, and you can steal the...
Steal their gifts, you know?
yes, we've done that before too.
I think, you
Yeah.
know, like 99 out of 10 times you're going to get a shit present, so you may as well give a shit present too.
Wow.
Well, that just makes it sure 100% of people are now getting crap presents. In fact, Workplace probably shouldn't have Secret Santa. Is that what I'm hearing?
I know I'm never doing Secret Santa with Kate now. My God.
Oh, well.
I have a great
She's just going to
gift
re-gift me
giver.
a red book.
Hey, it's a great book. I've only read one book in my life. Oh my God.
We can re-gift, that's appropriate. We say that.
I think it's just don't let the person know you're re-gifting. Like some people will be like, yeah, I never use it, so I just gave it to you. It's like, oh, just takes away the gift.
What about a candle?
Reusing a candle?
No, not a used candle. That would be a bit.
As long as it hasn't been used. But that's an appropriate gift to give
Yeah.
someone.
Yeah.
Candles are
Lovely.
Yeah,
expensive,
like a
though.
scented candle.
Some candles are expensive. They're like $40.
Well, you can't spend that much. It's only $20
That's right. It's
limit.
only $20. Kmart. But then, do people get like shitty that they're getting a Kmart gift? Because it's all got Anchor on it.
Yes, I know.
You read
why
it
do
and
they
you go, oh, they
Yeah,
didn't
brand
even care.
everything?
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
take that off and then you can say, I got that at a market.
I handmade it myself.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden the price, you know.
Yeah.
I think the problem with stuff like that is that it's synthetic fragrances that give people headaches. They just smell cheap and nasty.
Oh, candles.
Just my personal
You know the
Kmart
difference.
candles.
I do.
You know the difference.
Well, then what about a voucher? And then people can just go and buy what they like.
Yeah.
That's so-
That takes that away.
I know.
I think
but it's
vouchers
so
are good.
unoriginal.
Yeah, I know it's boring.
I mean, if
but-
you're really, really lost, you know, it could be a voucher for something they like a certain coffee
You think that's
place.
boring? You think a voucher's boring?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, oh, thanks.
I would kind of like to
But
receive
for
a
work.
voucher.
I would want a voucher.
Yeah, so
I don't want
voucher
people.
then I can choose what I want to buy.
Exactly.
Gift giving is about the giving part.
Not
Yeah,
for
I've
work.
given you $20 or whatever the figure is. Buy your own gift. That's as far as I'm going.
Genuinely, I don't feel like when you give a gift, it's all about how you feel when you give it, like what that person's reaction is.
But
I feel like when you give someone a voucher, you're like, oh.
If you do a voucher, you have to spend the limit, don't you? $20.
Oh, yes. Whatever the
Whereas if you give a present, you
could be a
go
$5
under and
cheap
you
present.
saved yourself $5.
Yeah.
I always find I go like a little over.
God.
imagine giving someone a $5 voucher.
I think
I like to go
we're
on.
going to do our Christmas by ourselves, and we're not going to buy either of us a gift, and we're just going to go to the pub. I think that's a great idea.
What about that though? What if you just buy someone a
That'd be
drink?
nice.
Oh, we could do like a mystery drink.
Yeah.
A cocktail, yeah.
Have you seen those cocktail things where they make the cocktail and then like they all have to go in and they dress up as their cocktail and then whoever has the best cocktail wins?
Yes, I have seen that. You
have seen that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they look good. We should do that.
Yeah,
We're just
pro.
coming up with Christmas party ideas.
ideas. Okay, so don't go too cheap. Vouchers are okay. I think the way you wrap it or present it, you have to put some thought in. Because I could see just a voucher being thrown across the table at someone. I could see a lot of laziness.
Okay, yeah, but why would you save the environment, and why would you wrap a gift card in more rubbish that's just going to go in the bin?
True.
I love how you just gift wrapped your laziness as saving the
such-
I'm
environment.
saving the environment.
He's a climate hero.
I am. Thank you. Thank you for noticing. I work hard to save the environment by doing the minimum wrapping possible.
What if you reuse wrapping paper?
Recycle.
Re-gift, why can't we
You guys recycle your wrapping paper?
Oh, so I know a lot of people like regift if you
Gift
give a drink.
bags.
Yes.
the gift bags.
I always
but as in,
it was back to the person that gave it to me by accident.
the tip is don't write in the card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you never write it.
So does the card include? Is that included in the $20, or is it?
Well, so if you buy
I think the present
the drink
15 card
container-
5.
card 5. Exactly.
It's all my budget.
Just buy a $20 gift card then.
Yeah.
Like an exotic card.
exotic
Comes with an
card,
envelope.
pops
It's already
out.
pre-wrapped.
Yeah,
There you
something
go.
pops out, you know.
That's $20
Something
worth.
that plays an annoying tune.
Yes.
Yeah, like a cat for ages.
I got
That's worth the fun.
I got a birthday card when I was young, and it used to sing. It was like a Little Mermaid one. It used to sing, and I found it the other day, and I opened it up and went.
Trying to sing.
It wasn't quite dead.
Wasn't quite dead. It was hanging on.
There are some really cool gifts that you can give people if you don't really like them. Like you could give them a card filled with glitter because you can never. Well, I have seen there's a card that you can buy that once you open it, it doesn't matter how many times you close it, it just
Plays
keeps
music?
singing and singing until the battery goes dead.
Wow.
So that would be good gifts. I think that would be a really good gift.
How to annoy people without them knowing.
Or something that's like work for them. Like, you know, when people give another person like a dog, you know, unsolicited.
At work.
Colleague.
Dog, you're like, oh, don't give me a dog.
Oh,
That's-
here's dog from the pound. It's going to cost you more than $20 though,
I'm saving the environment
and a life.
and a life here by giving it to you.
Oh my God.
But I'm not lazy.
If you give your
you give them, like,
colleague
What about
a
if you
dog,
re-gift your own dog? Look, he's eaten my shoes for the last time. Your problem now.
How do you not accept a dodgy gift? Look, I really appreciate the thought, but I think you should keep that one.
I mean, there are only
I
like
don't
very
think you
few
can.
circumstances.
I feel like you just got to take it. You
Yeah.
gotta,
And then re-gift it again.
Yeah, pour it out.
Thank you.
Yeah, fair enough.
then what
Well,
if
leave it at work.
you leave it at work?
Yeah, like if you get a crappy mug or something like that,
Yeah,
It's
that's
your work mug.
it's my work mug and it just never comes out of the cupboard. Just stays in there until they clean it out next year and it gets chucked in the bin.
Good idea. Or that you get made redundant, someone puts it in a box for you.
Oh,
And you just
dark
smash it and then walk out.
Just throw it at the person who gave it to you.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a segue here, staying on the Christmas theme. What do you reckon about like Christmas decorations in the workplace?
Oh.
You really are a Grinch, aren't you?
No, I don't. Look, I don't have any problem with other people enjoying Christmas. Go for it.
Yeah.
Knock yourself out. But if I've got to put up Christmas decorations and
Are you getting paid for
Oh,
it?
hang on.
If
it
you
depends.
don't have to
As
put
a
them
tall
up.
man, do you sometimes get asked to do
Oh no, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But I'm just more meaning, like, so if you and it's the whole place is decked out in Christmas gear. It's like how much time has taken to put this stuff up, only for us to take it back down again.
Yeah, well, but that's just Christmas in general. But see, some companies have competitions.
Yes.
Yep, each department.
Each department
Yep.
or
that's fun.
different
Yeah,
stores,
I like
and then like
that.
the winners
Yeah.
get like a bonus.
Oh,
I worked
money.
somewhere we used to have morning
Definitely.
teas.
Hey?
We used to have Christmas morning teas.
Oh,
And the
yes.
marketing department baked legs of ham.
Holy.
Yum.
God, it was good.
Yeah.
We had different themes. Oh, that was the best workplace ever, actually.
Yeah, but did any work get done? I just
No,
feel
we were
amazing.
public service.
Oh well, yeah, okay, there you go. But
we weren't worried about
but if
working.
you've got a small business or a corporation, like a big corporate, does the Christmas thing change? Because if you've got a big corporate, head office, and you've got 2 people in the office, and that's all they do is just find fun ways to mess up your day, knock yourself out. But if you've got like an actual 4 people in the business, can you afford to have one person spend the whole day decking the place out?
One day.
You can.
Yeah.
I think you can. You're just like, the productivity is not there. We need to be working.
Yes, work. Minimum wage, no pay.
Oh my God. No, I feel like it's okay. It's like a little fun thing. I'm sure one day out of the whole year,
I feel like if you walked into
they can afford to do it.
Yeah, if you walked into a shop that didn't have Christmas decorations,
Yeah.
it would
It'd be a bit.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, how many decorations do you need? Can I just like put a little bit
reckon
of
just a
tinsel over my
tree.
calendar?
Yeah.
You've got to have a tree.
I think in a workplace you should have.
We have
a tree.
reindeers, don't we?
You have to have a tree at every.
We have these giant
Giant reindeers.
life-sized reindeer.
And they're
that
great.
ride up.
You know, a team.
And they
team
Glitter.
morale is important for productivity. So everyone is like excited and happy it's Christmas, and then they'll do more work.
I'm pretty sure they'll just
I'm pretty sure they
be
do.
excited
Get
and happy for
distracted.
Christmas.
What I'm
Try to
hearing is,
convince him here.
come the end of November, there's no work that gets done. Oh, when do you put Christmas decorations up?
Well, isn't
Start
it
of
meant to be the
December.
first of
First
December?
of December.
And I put mine up before that.
What?
Yeah, I do.
Depends on when you could do it all together.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice.
Okay,
like
so
a,
avoid
like a,
sex toys. Don't be too cheap. Careful with the re-gifting, but we're for it.
For it.
No dogs. Anything else?
Or dogs if you don't like someone. But that's what you,
Don't come to my work
I don't know with the
Christmas
dog.
party. You get
That's
a lump of coal.
scratchies.
Oh, you think? Do you think no animals?
Well,
at all?
actually, no,
What about a
coals are
goldfish?
expensive.
A goldfish.
No, that's
I
me
feel like
to
it's
the
a lot of
goldfish.
burden. It's still a burden. I would feel bad if I like didn't look after it properly, you know.
So we're sticking with boring like soap.
Yeah.
What about
how
scratchies?
about we talk about what's a fun gift to give? So I feel like there are some work ones. Like you could do like little desk gadgets, you know?
I got last year
Yes.
for Christmas, I got this little thing. I don't know how to describe it. It's
What was it again? Big, small?
It was the Titanic.
It was a sinking ship.
It was a submarine.
It was like it had the water and the oil, and you know how like it doesn't mix, and then it had a little ship. And on the bottom of it said, "Thank you for keeping the boat afloat in 2022."
Oh, that's really
nice.
cute.
Yes.
I think sentimental things like it doesn't even have to be expensive, but like as long as you put like thought into it, it's quite nice. Like if you notice like someone has a little thing that they do every day, like they love their tea or they love their coffee, and you go like buy them a little mug or like a little like tea straining thingy.
I love all these ideas and they're very thoughtful and caring. But if you're just not a thoughtful and caring person, like most men, I would say, like I'm sorry if you are, but I just don't have the time or
Just not you don't.
yeah, like I'm not going to notice that
Well,
your
then you can
favourite
watch.
tea is
What do you
bushels.
normally give your colleagues?
Nothing.
What about like
Box of chocolates, actually.
yeah, box of
Favourites is
chocolates.
great because
But it
then
always
you get
goes
to eat
down
some as well.
I feel like box of chocolates is always the safest.
Yeah.
What about baking something?
Yep.
You could
I
bake
baked
for
something
them.
last year. I did do that.
I
as
would
well.
love that if I got a little like, and I like cooking, so like giving that would be nice as well.
And it's not if you're buying eggs for $15.
Yeah, God, it's affordable.
Yeah.
I think my goal would just make people laugh. Make it something that's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
We don't have enough fun.
I think the best one I got, it was actually about this size, and I unwrapped it, and it was a T-shirt, but it was this size, and you put it in water, and then it extended out to a full T-shirt. Like I was like, what? How can that be a T-shirt? And you put it in the water, and it fitted like an adult's T-shirt size.
What
That's
does
so
it say on it?
cool.
I can't remember.
It's just
nothing
creative.
offensive, but it was lovely. I was like, oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, it's just fun.
What was it made out of?
Cotton.
That's cool.
But it was this size.
But that's what
And you
they
put
do
it in
with,
the
like,
water.
they
It
do
was
that
it
with
was
undies
really
too,
really
tiny
cool. Yeah,
They do that with undies.
Could you shrink it again, or is it just
No,
Oh, it's
so
just
once
grown
it's
then.
in. But those are the things like you look at them and you think, what? Why would
Yeah.
this be this size that someone could give your work colleague?
It's kind of funny because you're like,
ended
what's
up
going to do
being a
with this?
t-shirt,
And then
yeah.
you can wear it.
Yeah, it was cool actually. It was really good.
Yeah, I wonder where you get all those like cool little gift ideas from. Because some people come up with some cool stuff, and I'm like, where did you find this? Like,
Yeah.
I've never seen it in my life.
Yeah.
You must put in the effort.
Some people are really good at buying gifts, and some people really aren't.
But that's okay. Like, if you know you aren't,
Yeah.
you can always just like ask for advice.
Or just get a box of chocolates.
Okay, we'll just get a box of chocolates.
And write a nice note.
It never misses.
Oh, like a post-it note or like a card?
Do you write a nice card to say, oh, thank you?
To Kate, Merry Christmas.
Just make sure that's included in your $20.
Oh, it's a post-it note. There's a post-it note from work.
And the card is for, oh, that's you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a post-it note from work.
I think
Which I just bought today. I forgot actually that I had to get Secret Santa, so I just went to the shop this morning. I bought a box of favourites. I wrote on the thingo.
I think it's a thought that count. Like, even if you don't have a Secret Santa or anything and you get someone a box of chocolates. But I think even just nice words are a nice present too.
I agree.
If you don't have that much money and you just write even
Yeah.
just on a nice little
definitely
handmade
means
card.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Women are
So-
so much
so-
nicer than men.
Yeah, so now let me get this straight. I have to have a thoughtful, really thoughtful gift for a work colleague. I didn't even do this for my own family, by the way, but I have to have a very thoughtful work gift. I have to make a nice card. I have to wrap it really well. I have to say nice things all for $20.
I'm saying
Bear in mind,
if
this is if you want to succeed. If you
Oh,
don't
okay.
wanna
If you just
succeed,
wanna-
then like just
Just
keep doing what
if you
you're
want to
doing.
phone it in, do my option.
Yeah, exactly.
If you want to, okay.
If you
But
want
the
to,
point is that you've got to think about in a workplace setting, like the person that gets the colleague who doesn't care versus, and let's say they've put in a lot of effort and the gift they get back is,
Subpar, let's say.
well, it's like you couldn't have given 2 seconds of care to it. It's
Yeah.
kind of sad.
yeah.
Yeah.
So just maybe extend yourself a little bit further than not doing anything
Step
nice.
out of the comfort zone.
So what's your so your go-to is chocolates and a Post-it note. Maybe our advice today could be, as we wrap up, what is one thing that you could give that actually could be memorable and seem thoughtful and caring even if you're not, that would actually give a bit more of a positive impression on somebody?
But these people know who I am. They work with me every day. They'll be like, who bought this? Your wife must have bought that because you didn't take the time and effort to find that. And you'll be like, oh, yeah, okay, right.
You can shock them.
I think if you always like when you're like always scrolling, there's always those little gadget things. Like people I know, like they always looking and there's those little gadget things, like the weird little slime things that are just funny, like fun. They're different.
Yeah.
Be on the lookout
Get a
for
little
them.
fidgety thing.
Yeah. Do you know what my best go-to for gifts is? Flybuys points.
Really?
The reward shop.
Oh my god.
Saving money and you get a good gift.
I've literally never heard of that in my life.
But you gain the points throughout the year, and then at the end of the year, you've got all these Flybuys points that you can go to the reward shop and buy things with your points.
Oh wow.
And then you can give it to someone.
Interesting.
That's nice. I feel like that's probably too generous. Like it takes a lot of money to earn those points.
Yeah, but then you don't get a lot.
That's why it's so thoughtful.
Yeah, maybe. I'm
like, no,
they're for
They're
me.
my Flyboys points.
Yeah.
Yeah, to fly places away from my colleagues.
Plane travel.
You could buy your colleague's plane ticket and say, here you go.
A one-way ticket.
One-way ticket.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nasty. Maybe you could say, look, don't worry about me this year. I'm giving myself the gift of a one-way ticket.
I'm giving them a gift.
I'm out of here.
What if you gave your boss, what if your Christmas and you got your boss and you gave them your resignation letter for Secret Santa?
That'd be mean.
That'd be that'd take a lot
That's
of thought,
definitely
wouldn't
a
it?
don't for the resignation. That'd be, you're burning bridges there.
And you just like get up and just see ya. See you later. Walk out.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
What is that line? I'm pretty sure it's inappropriate for a podcast. Yippee-yi-yay.
From Die Hard.
Is that from Die Hard? Is that the Christmas movie?
Christmas movie, yeah.
Anyway, Merry
We
Christmas.
won't finish that line.
Merry
Yeah.
Christmas.
No, yeah.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Bye.
Cheers.
Thanks for joining us and listening to the Workplace Inappropriate podcast. As a business owner, I'm very grateful for the other businesses that we work with to make this possible. Our suppliers do an impeccable job and we're so grateful for Premier Sound and Lighting. Justin Myers, thank you for making us sound so good. Dave, in Ireland, we had to go all the way to Ireland to find the best production guy there is, but you make us look good and you keep it classy with your editorial. Thank you very much. To Anthony, our voiceover guy, you're the best voiceover guy there is. Thank you. Jess Ritchie from Transformational Brand Lab, thank you for our branding and imagery. It's just beautiful. Thank you for listening and we'll see you next month.
Thanks for listening to Workplace Inappropriate from workplacepositive.com. Workforce Positive offers a fresh approach to bullying and harassment prevention training. Our training goes beyond the legislative definitions. We apply learning to real examples so that your team are equipped to make the best possible decisions on their conduct. With the Workplace Inappropriate Training Program, employers have access to monthly live training to induct new team members every 30 days, ensuring that you're always current with your legal obligations to actively prevent bullying and harassment at work. We have your policy, process, conduct charter, and training covered, all in one place. Contact workforcepositive.com at www.workforcepositive.com to learn more.